You know these are extraordinary times when the streets of New York City are barren. But as the world shelters in place to stop this pandemic, the damage has already been done to entertainers everywhere. Instantly, tours were halted, theaters closed, and bars and taverns canceled all live music. Getting sick is always a nightmare for performers, but this virus has devastated every healthy working singer. Now, since every singer on the planet is forced into a hiatus, I wanted to give these 3 tips just so we can have something to focus on that's a little bit positive, because this situation sucks. First positive thing is singers are at an advantage to begin with. This is a respiratory disease, and yet you singers have a heightened lung function to begin with. So you're already not in the susceptible population, and you're already at a little of an advantage in that respect. I will put a sidebar over here for any singers that are smoking and vaping. During this hiatus, it would be an incredibly advantageous time to quit. If this isn't the shot across the bow, I don't know what is. Now, it sucks to quit smoking or quit vaping, but the bottom line is you're at a disadvantage for many reasons if you sing and smoke or vape. And so as long as you have this 2, maybe 4-week vacation, now's the time to deal with this nasty quitting process. You will get a cleanse cold. You will feel sick from doing this, but it's nothing like the coronavirus. And it is a really good opportunity because you know your gigs are already postponed. Number 2 is to stay active. Don't use this period as just a complete 4-week layoff. The nerves that feed from the brain to the larynx to our singing, they atrophy within a short amount of time. And so use this time to supplement your gigs with mock performances. If you're used to singing 4 times a week, sing twice this week. If you're used to singing 3-hour sets, 3-hour shows, 3-hour nights, then sing an hour and a half or an hour. Just keep in the routine as much as possible so that when you're back in business, when you're back on stage, it's not a shock to the system. That, if you take a layoff, will cause undue friction on your first day or nights back. And that's going to have you sort of at a disadvantage right at the beginning when you want to hit the ground running and certainly not take any nights off because of vocal fatigue. And might as well take advantage of the time off and learn some new material. So that the new material can be worked in while you're doing your mock performances, because it's always good to test songs in a live sort of circumstance. In other words, don't just sing them softly, sing them out loud. And I just want to end with the obvious, and that is try your best not to contract this thing. If you haven't already, stay inside, wash your hands, follow CDC guidance. This thing is no joke for singers. It's a respiratory disease. You'll make it through, but there will be so much coughing that it's going to really beat up your vocal folds. There will be a much longer recovery for singers, not because of the disease, but because of the swelling and the rigidity that's going to come as the aftermath of this. So you do not want to catch this thing. There is a playlist on my YouTube channel for coming back from a cold or allergy. It would be the same therapy coming back from this thing. But obviously you don't want to mess around with this. Stay healthy, stay clean, stay secluded. We will make it through this. I've been through many things like this. As a rock musician, I even survived disco back in the 70s. This too, my friends, shall pass. I'm Mark Baxter for Lesson.com.